breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Court hands Trump earth-shaking decision on illegal immigrants. The Liberals, sensing a nice supply of new voters, are very eager to open the borders, as well as grant full access to welfare benefits for illegal migrants. Surely, no sensible person would then deny these illegal immigrants the right to health care, welfare, and of course, the ability to vote. And with that, you have one of the most powerful voter recruitment programs in Democratic Party history. The problem is that it's all illegal. The solution to that snag has been to ignore the law through preposterous means such as sanctuary cities. But now there's a new sheriff in town, by name of Donald Trump. One part of the Trump agenda has been to deport illegals and block others from entering the country, and it has hit a legal snag, thanks to liberal judges in the lower courts. However, the U.S. Supreme Court has made a groundbreaking move in Trump's favor. From Conservative Tribune. The Supreme Court ruled Tuesday that it would grant a request from the Trump administration's Department of Justice to speed up a hearing on whether the High Court will address an injunction that has halted President Trump's phase-out of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. The move takes the case out of lower court limbo and could result in a decision to hear the case by the court's next February 16 conference. The problem stems from a decision by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. The issue at hand involves a decision by a judge on the U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, of course, which ruled that while the DACA program was started by presidential fiat, it couldn't necessarily be ended by presidential fiat. In other words, this court ruled that what Mr. Obama started simply by his own actions as president, President Trump cannot end by the same means. And some might wonder why respect for the court system is lacking. Judge William Alsup ruled that the administration would have to continue processing DACA renewal applications but wouldn't have to take new applications for DACA status, according to CNN, nor did the ruling stipulate the renewal applications must be accepted. Perhaps the judge issued such a convoluted ruling because he knew he was on shaky ground? Here's where President Trump scored a win. According to the Washington Examiner, the Trump administration decided to do an end around to avoid what would normally have been the next legal step, an appeal before the reliably liberal Ninth Circuit. On Thursday, the Justice Department asked the Supreme Court to consider taking the case and bypassing the normal appeals process. On Tuesday, that request was granted. Considering the Trump administration's previous successes with immigration cases in front of the High Court, that could be a huge step in its efforts to restore some sanity to the nation's immigration system. And that ends the Ninth Circuit Court's involvement in the case. In other words, before it could do any more damage to the law. The U.S. Supreme Court has been generally on the same page as the Trump administration on immigration issues. Hence, we have a real reason for some optimism.